Welcome back to the BCHS Bear Network. I'm your host, Gary Ownbey, talking baseball today with Bradley Central head coach Travis Adams. So, Travis, welcome once again to our show. Glad to have you here today and talk a little baseball. And it's great to talk baseball because it means we're going to get to play it finally. And you've got a young man we're going to talk to in a minute here. Introduce him if you'd like to go ahead.
This is one of our seniors, Daniel Cox. Daniel's a corner infielder and a pitcher for us, so got him on board.
You got a good selection of repertoire of pitches you can throw?
Kind of depends on the day.
And what's working for you?
Yeah, what's working for me.
What's your best pitch, you think?
Strike one.
Yeah, strike one. What Coach Adams said, strike one.
Strike one.
Yeah.
That's what Leo Mazzoni used to ask the Atlanta pitchers. Tell me what you can throw to get a strike on the first pitch.
Yeah.
He said, that's where we start with, and probably pretty good advice. But anyway, we are going to play baseball this year. Last year, looking back, what I remember, you correct me if I'm wrong, we played one game against Cleveland on a Monday, got rained out on Tuesday. You guys do your annual Florida trip, go to Florida, and while you're there, bam, things get shut down, and y'all probably had beach time down there, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, we were actually in Orlando, and I'd noticed we were playing the night before the actual call happened, and I could just tell the other coach is like, he wasn't telling me, something without, saying, and after the game, he's like, look, I know we've had this scheduled for this, but they're shut down. This is shut down, and I told the team, the next morning, and that was it. And then we all thought we would be a week out.
Yeah.
And that was hard.
Well, we didn't play last year. Year before that, we went to the state championship finals and lost that final game in the state title game there. And it's been a long time. It's 2 years basically since we played.
That was somebody put out a thing over 600 and something days since we've had a game on our field.
Wow.
And it makes you really put everything in perspective and not take anything for granted.
Makes you appreciate when we do get to play there. What's your team looking like this year? Where do you see your strengths as? Defense, offense, pitching, or do you know yet?
It's really going to be a lot of learning on the fly. Some kids have a little bit of experience in it, but losing last year, a lot of people missed out on some repetitions and just some game time experience that they would have gotten. So we've, our frontline guys, are pretty solid. Obviously, the pitchers are probably ahead of the hitters right now, but I think we're pretty scrappy.
Well, we're recording this on a Monday, and you're going to start your season this evening. You're going to host Cleveland High School in a game that originally was scheduled to be played, though, on Raider Field over there. And there's a good reason why that was flipped, though.
They're installing a new scoreboard, so they had to use that time today to get that done, and so it's not a real big deal. I mean, it's not like we know where they are, they know where we're at, so
and
get that done.
Continue with the district schedule, like Mondays and Tuesdays, you're going to play one game, one place, and the next day at the other school. Yeah,
Mondays and Tuesdays are like that, and then this year we did something a little bit different, and if we get Monday and Tuesday in, no weather concerns, Wednesday will be slated for the freshmen to play against that district opponent. So that's kind of new to the schedule, I guess.
Well, that'd be good. Now, when you normally play a home varsity game, you'll have a JV game like today. You'll have a JV game in front of that.
All the district things are 4 o'clock JV and 7 o'clock varsity. And like I said, weather permitting, we're already talking about moving it up and moving around, juggling around stuff right now. So it's never just easy, and it's just day one. With
rain coming in tonight, do you see a possibility that game's going to be changed to earlier in the day today?
Yeah, it might. I'll have to make a call here in a little bit, but we've got to do what we got to do to try to get that game in. Yeah.
Well, like last year, play one game, get rained out there. Daniel, you're a senior.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been playing baseball? Did you start in the Pee Wee leagues, Little League, all the way through? And
I think I started when I was 4, so I've played pretty much my whole life, all that I can remember.
What position do you play when you're playing in the infield?
I play either first base, third base, or pitcher.
Okay, either the corners. And you're right-hander, I take it?
Yes.
Yep. Coach, what is your pitchers this year? I know you got Castile, who's a lefty coming back. He's a junior, I guess, now? Junior?
Yes. Cooper, left-handed, pretty good. Yeah. Pretty good competitor, too. And Ashton Simmons will follow him. And then, kind of after that, everybody kind of is pretty much on the same. It's who can execute their pitches and and just stay in the zone.
We have pretty much designated Monday and Tuesday pitchers.
As of right now, it's Cooper and Ashton.
Okay.
That's Monday and Tuesday.
After you open the season today and tomorrow, I know you've got several games in the Scenic City Classic schedule. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Played down there though, at Baylor and McCauley, I think it
Right.
is, and that'll be against different teams from down there, of course. But are you going to have the Bradley Invitational this year, like you've had years past, or is that?
Well, what we've done in the past is we've helped Ottawa and Saudi Daisy host their tournaments,
Yeah.
and so they ran into some issues with teams getting enough teams, and it might have been something where Hamilton County wasn't supposed to host a bunch of out of town teams. So we've had to kind of scramble around and schedule some more stuff, but I think too, as that'll probably be the nature of it as the season goes. If if somebody can't come for some reason, then you might be looking for a game here and there.
Well, it happened in basketball and a lot of other things there too. What's your breakdown as far as seniors and juniors, sophomores, and freshmen?
We carry a lot. We'll have 20 on the roster, on the varsity, and about that same number on the JV. But we have 8 seniors. Of course, Daniel, Ethan Lambert is a catcher that's a senior, and then you got Ashton, primarily the shortstop and pitcher. Xavier Thompson, outfielder, infielder, kind of utility guy that can pitch too. And then Gavin Burnett is new to the team. He adds some speed and some depth in the infield and outfield. And then you've got Landon Kibler, who's like an outfielder, kind of adds some depth there to the corners. And then Ken's Hooper. And Ken's is back to playing baseball. Took a couple years off, but he's good to have around. He's a strong kid. And then Iverson Vasquez in the outfield as well, who can pitch also. So.
How many of those players do you consider pitchers?
Well,
you named several of them.
Yeah,
they're playing a lot of positions.
5 or 6 of them, have a chance to, and they're going to have a chance, to go out there and pitch some too. I mean, that's the name of the game, and we play a lot of games, and you got to have a lot of pitchers.
And somebody can get hot, and who knows, who's the team to beat in our district? How does it look? Is there any way to figure it out now with what's been going on?
I don't think there's if you look at it on paper, McMinn County has probably the deepest pitching staff with kids that are going to play in college, as pitchers, and so that's probably going to be a really tough series. But these district games, somehow they're always going to be tough.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Coach Ray's still up there, I take it, at McMinn County.
Yeah.
Daniel, playing for the Bears. How long you been playing? For 4 years, I guess.
I've played all 4 years.
Do you play any other sports here at Bradley?
I don't.
Just baseball. So that's your first love.
Plays the guitar.
I play the guitar too. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can sit in the dugout with the guitar.
Yeah,
Things go
I'll entertain him if
sour. You can humor coach. When he gets a little upset there about anything. What do you enjoy most about baseball?
The thing I like most about baseball is probably you have to compete like every pitch.
Yeah.
In football, you can take knees at the end of the game, let the clock run out. In basketball, you can dribble around until the clock runs out. In baseball, there's no time limit. You have to pitch. You have to hit every single time. So that's probably why I like that the best.
A team could rally with 2 strikes and 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Exactly.
And come back and beat you. We've seen it happen in every level of baseball there. Who is your favorite baseball player? Anybody you like to think is a good player that you like?
I'm an Atlanta Braves fan, so Freddie Freeman's kind of always been one of the guys that I've really liked.
Yeah.
And then just recently, Ronald Acuna Jr., because he's just so much fun to watch. So.
Well, Atlanta's got a solid team, looks like, this year.
Yes.
If things work out the way we hope they do. I'm a Braves fan, too. A lot of people around here are. But, Coach, it's all going to start tonight. It's going to be fun.
Yes, sir.
And right off the bat, in the last few years, I guess, we started with Cleveland High right off the bat, in district game. And
when the season ended or got canceled last year, we just decided to keep the district rotation, in that way. So, next year it'll move back a week and things like that. So, but yeah, it's exciting for sure.
Where will the postseason be held at?
The plan is for Ottawa, it's their year to host the district tournament, and unless something changes, they could. if they're allowed to, and
Yeah.
then or it could be a deal where the higher seed might host that series or that game. And things like that. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Well, right now on your schedule, are any plans to go out of town to play some games? I know you can't go to Florida this year, but
We'll travel a little bit around the Gatlinburg area and stuff, just so people can come back and forth. And then we're in Chattanooga a little bit, and we're in Lincoln County for a couple games over there in Middle Tennessee.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Dan, you excited about getting the game underway, the season underway
Oh,
tonight?
yeah. I've been waiting. Feels like 2 years now for it. So.
Well, it has.
Yeah, it has been 2 years.
Close to 2 years,
Yeah.
And baseball, that's one of my favorite games, and boy, you miss it too when you can't see it. Got to watch a little bit on TV last year, but it ain't like getting to go out to a game and be there with it, everything, all the excitement. So we want to wish you the best of luck this year, so stay healthy, keep that arm limber and loose, and get those pitches right down the middle.
Thank you.
First pitch strike,
Oh,
but you
yeah.
got to throw every
Of
time.
course.
Get ahead of the hitter, Coach, I want to wish you best of luck with your team this year. Last time we had a season, you went to state championship finals. And man, it'd be nice to go back there again.
Yes,
Get
sir.
there. Got to get there first, though, so
That's
let's win
right.
the district. For the next time, we'll be talking again throughout the season here. Coach Travis Adams, the head coach of the Bear Central Bear baseball team. All of our productions are available on the BCHS Bear Network on Facebook as well as on YouTube. So check those out. Pass the word along to your friends and family. Let them know they're there. They'll be there for a while to review those things. So we'll do this again, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Until next time, this is Gary Ownbey saying so long for now. God bless and go Bears.